we're unpacking 3 strange tricks your mind plays on you, and the fascinating science behind them. Let's start with the first one. Childhood amnesia. You have almost nothing from the 3 most important years of your life. Your first step, your first word, the first moment you recognized your mother's scent. Gone. And no, this isn't trauma. It's your brain's biggest cleanup operation. The internet usually frames this as repressed memories. Mysterious, a little unsettling. But the truth is much more minimalist. Back then, your brain was busy redecorating itself. Your hippocampus, the part of the brain that helps form memories, was basically a construction site. Every day, millions of new neurons were piling on top of old memories, tearing out connections and rewiring the whole system. Your memories weren't erased. A massive skyscraper was just built on top of them. So, can those lower floors still be reached? Scientists tested that question in mice. Using optogenetics, they activated specific brain cells with nothing but light, and suddenly, the mice's forgotten early memories came back. Which means your first birthday, that first toy, it may all still be in there somewhere. Sitting in a mislabeled box, on a dusty shelf, waiting to be unlocked. Those 3 years you can't remember are still very much alive in the person you are now. They live in your personality, your automatic reactions, even in those moments when you like someone without fully knowing why. But here's the strangest part. Your brain doesn't do this forgetting trick only in childhood. It's still doing it right now. You head into the kitchen with total determination. You stop in front of the fridge and then nothing. You've completely forgotten why you came. Sound familiar? Science calls this the doorway effect. But it's not some mysterious brain reset like people think. If anything, it's one of the clearest signs of how efficiently your brain works. Psychologist Gabriel Radvansky tested this effect by having people walk through both real rooms and virtual ones. The results were striking. No matter how short the distance, the moment you stepped through a doorway, your chances of forgetting something doubled. Why? Because your brain doesn't process the world like one smooth, continuous movie. It processes it scene by scene. In what scientists call an event segmentation system, the moment you walk through a door, your brain marks it as the end of a scene. It basically says, I don't need those files from the other room anymore, files that intention away and makes room for the next scene. And here's the interesting part. Going back to the old room to remember something isn't just a myth. It actually works. The moment you step back into the living room, you go, oh right, I came for a glass, because your brain tagged that intention to a physical location. The second you see the room, the file opens on its own. But your brain's minimalist cleaning habit doesn't stop at archiving files. Sometimes it goes even further and completely blurs the line between reality and imagination. In fact, it can take a whole world you spent hours inside and throw it away the very first second you open your eyes, as if it never happened at all. So let's take a closer look at your brain's biggest cleanup operation, the one that happens to you every single morning. Dream amnesia. Every night, you dream for about 2 hours. Over a lifetime, that adds up to 6 full years. It's like watching a 6-year-long movie and not remembering a single frame. So why? During REM sleep, 2 chemicals your brain needs to store long-term memories go offline: noradrenaline and serotonin. With both of them out, your brain can watch the dream, but it can't hit record. It's like watching a movie on Netflix. You see it, you feel it, and by morning, all you're left with is a vague emotion you can't quite put into words. But a 2019 study pulled back the curtain. Your brain has a small group of neurons called MCH neurons. Basically, it's cleanup crew. They clock in before you even open your eyes, and the moment a dream ends, they sweep through your hippocampus, your memory center, and leave it spotless. There is a way around it though. If you wake up within the first 30 seconds after a dream ends, you can still catch it. Wake up 1 second too late, and your brain goes, forget it, time for breakfast, and throws the whole thing away. So that moment in the morning when you think, what a dream that was, I can't even explain it. That's not your fault. Your brain is just a very tidy housekeeper. As you can see, your brain is neither a video camera nor a perfect hard drive. It's a minimalist director, deciding what to keep and what to erase so you can keep functioning. sometimes sacrificing seconds, sometimes whole years. So what's the biggest trick your brain has ever pulled on you? Which one made you go, "Wait, that's me"? Let's talk in the comments.